Hey, I'm Marty from Spring Ahead Media Solutions. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 different ways to track who clicked on what links in your email. Specific link clicks. This is a really great tool for tracking the behavior of your subscribers, and it allows you to send more specific, tailored emails to them in the future. First, I will be showing you 2 ways to document their clicks after an email has sent. And then the third way is setting it up in customer journeys so that it tracks while it is sending, while they're actively clicking. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. When I answer your question and do it quickly, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and a little thank you in the comments. YouTube doesn't like short videos, but I like to answer your questions as quickly as possible. All right, let's dig right in. First, we are going to go to the report of an email that we already sent, a campaign that we already sent. We are going to go up here to this click performance. There is a click map down here that will show you where people have clicked, but if you have the same link in your email twice, it gets consolidated into this click performance. Once we're here, we can see how many clicks there were, and more importantly, how many unique clicks there were on a specific link. So if I want to know how many people clicked over to this blog post that I was talking about, I can click right here. And I can see who they are. Now, Mailchimp does not allow us to tag directly from this screen. So what you'll do is you will export this list, import it, and add a tag as you import it. You just want to make sure that when you're importing them again, you click the little checkbox that says Update Existing Contacts, and it'll allow you to add a tag to anyone who clicked. Our second strategy is going to be running an advanced segment. We'll swing on down here to Segments. Advanced segments are available if you are in the standard plan or above. And we are going to go down here to campaign interaction. This is called email interaction in regular segments, so it could be that this terminology is going to change quickly. We are not doing sent, we are doing clicked. Has clicked, not any campaign, is. We're going to pick our campaign. Although if you wanted to track link clicks over many campaigns, you could do that here as well. During the time frame, anytime. And the link. I would recommend against using the is here. It makes sense that you would say is and then put the link in. But because sometimes code gets added to the end of a link for tracking purposes, this one doesn't always work. So I use contains, and then you just put part of the link in there. So I'm going to look for anyone who clicked my YouTube link. And there we go. I'm going to save it. Those are my 2. Now that this is saved here, when you go to send a campaign, you can send it to this segment that's already saved, or you could open it up and then manipulate them from here. Add them to a tag, add them to a group, however your audience is organized. And finally, we are going to set up an automation to track our link clicks. The thing about an automation is you need to set it up before you send the email. So these work really well for automation emails. Like if you have a welcome email that's always sending, you set this up once and it will continue to track all of those links as your welcome email sends. Or if you have a specific email that's going out where you want to track the links, but you will need to set this up for every campaign you send that you want to track before you send it. All right, so let's jump over here and get that going. We are going to build from scratch. I am going to be setting up an automation to track anyone who clicks to my YouTube. And we're going to do that by going to marketing activity, right over here, click specific email link. We are going to pick our campaign. You can track links in an automation, and I think that that's a great thing to do. But if you're doing it for a campaign, you have to set it up before you send. So it will always be here under drafts or under scheduled. There we go. And I'm going to track who clicks on my YouTube channel. And then I'm going to have it add a tag. It knows what I want to do. There we go. It's going to add that tag. Keep in mind that you can have up to 3 starting points for any of these automations. So if you are tracking the same link, if you need them all to get the same tag, you can just add them up top here and not have to keep creating new customer journeys every time you want to track a link. You will need to click over here that contact can repeat the journey because they can go through it several times. And then we would just turn it on. Now that this is ready to go, I can send my email. Well, there we are. There's all 3 strategies for you, whether you do it ahead of time or afterwards. Doesn't really matter from a functionality standpoint, but it's good to know that you can do it. If this was helpful for you, please give me a thumbs up. a little thank you in the comments. Also, sign up for my email list. You can find out about upcoming webinars.